Back at it again with the voice recording. This was actually meant to be a separate video on its own about my first day of studying. However, as you will see, things didn't turn out the way that I wanted it to. I've been trying to study all day and my fetal movements weren't doing well, so Ty and I ended up in hospital for a while trying to get the baby to move. Back to regular programming. Good morning, it is Thursday 28th of January.
Hi.
I am currently sitting on the couch. We've been up for a bit and I am highlighting some PowerPoints for my assessment. Studying has been taking a lot of my life for the last few days and I don't see it slowing down. I forgot that Olive actually had swimming lessons today and I think we left her swimmers at Ty's family's place, so it's gonna be fun. Anyway, Paw Patrol all the way. I was doing some colouring and other stuff, and I'm going to do this for the next little bit until this section's at least read and I know where I'm getting my answers from, and then we'll see how the day goes. We are done swimming lessons for week 2 and I am not enjoying them, but we can do what we can do, yeah? To go for a shower. It is 9:30 and I've got something on tomorrow that I have to be up early for. I've not been sleeping at all. I don't know if it's anxiety, I don't know if it's pain, I don't know if it's just being pregnant, but I'm just like not sleeping. So anyway, I'm gonna shower. I have a few math equations that I need to work out for my assessment, so I figured I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna do them until I get so upset and brain frustrated that I just go to sleep. And then hopefully I can get back in it tomorrow. Good morning, it is Friday, 29th of January 2020. I went to hospital a few days ago because my baby wasn't moving as much. And I have been called this morning in for an ultrasound, which kind of cut into some other stuff, but I'd rather be here than like worrying. So I'm currently at the hospital and I'm gonna go have an ultrasound. Saturday night, well, Sunday morning. We went for a shower. Caitlin's birthday's tomorrow, so we set out some stuff for her, which was kind of cool. We're going for a shower and then go to bed. Morning. Oh. I don't like that it's silent. That's what I think is awkward. Having a bit of a weird morning at the moment. A memory came up on Facebook from 4 years ago, and it was in a really cool time of my life. I was studying hairdressing. I was at a home, but living by myself. I was going to concerts, I had a shitty car, but those memories just feel different to me. They're probably a part of my greatest awakening of me, but so different from where I am now. Well, I absolutely love that I'm a mum, and I very much did it all on purpose. I miss living by myself and experiencing life and freedom, not in the traditional sense. I don't know, I really look back on that time fondly. However, if I was still in that time, I'd probably be asking myself what the fuck I was doing. Which brings me to another thing where the time was great, but where I'm going and where I'm working towards, that's also kind of cool. I hope I don't lose my shit. I hope that I still feel good about myself some days, and I hope that I still remain me. But in 5 years, if everything vaguely goes to plan, I could be doing some cool shit. Anyway, just some thoughts that I was struggling with this morning. It's Sunday, the 31st of January. It's Caitlin's birthday. It's amazing. And I've got assessments to do. So I've been studying on and off while sort of hanging out with Olive in between times. I am having to figure out a good balance between letting Olive sort of play in her own imagination while I study, because this is important, but also not wanting to miss out on things with her. Anyway, she went down for a nap and then she's woken up 10 minutes later, so I don't actually think she slept. So Ty's in there now trying to get her back to sleep. I'm so close to having my assessment done. I'm like 90% done, but it's like the last 10% I'm like drilling into my head. It hurts and I'm procrastinating. But I've told myself that if I finish this, then I can do some more fun activities that are still beneficial, like doing a vision board, if you will. They suggest that in the way to like keep motivated. But also I can edit my videos. So if I miss out on a heap of videos, it's because I've not done my assessments. This assessment has been uploaded. Oliver's running around with balloons. She's refusing to sleep, so we're about to go out. We finished getting everything that we need. I've dropped the other two home, and now I'm gonna go get Caitlin's birthday cake. And my dad's coming over to say hello. And then, yeah, I'm very sore, very tired. So much shit to do, so little time, so little energy, and my giving a fuck is just flying away.
We have fans, crazy fans.
What is it? Oh, the dogs. That's funny.
Crazy fans.
The second that I go to film something, the neighbor decides to fucking whip a snap. Hi, I'm using a mic. It's a new mic. Oh, look, fancy. Hello. I've not used one of these really. I've used Ty's one, but I'm trying to work this shit out, yeah? Anyway, this week has been a week of a lot of studying, a lot of time trying to retain information and trying to organize what the fuck that I'm trying to do. I ended up in hospital because my baby wasn't having many movements, and then I had to do an ultrasound, and I've really not heard much back, but the baby's movements are coming back to sort of where they were, which is positive. Swear to God, if this entire audio is fucked because of the guy next door. I was also just editing the video and was going through the part where I was talking about me a few years ago and reminiscing about how great that time was. I think a lot of that reminiscence also comes from, like, even though I had the endometriosis stuff, I still had that under control, you know, as far as I could. I wasn't in like a lot of pain all the time in that period of my life, and I think that's why it's such a golden time for me, because, you know, all through high school I was, and then after that I definitely was, still am, but that space that when I first moved out of home, it was when it was starting to come back and get bad again, but there was a big chunk of that where, you know, I could go for a walk and a hike, and I could go to these concerts, and I wasn't really hugely affected, especially by sensory. Like, I'd never been affected by sensory at that point, and you know, that kind of ruins your concert experience that I've realised in recent years. It's weird when you look back and you mourn yourself because I think everyone mourns their past self in some way. But yeah, fuck, I wonder what it's like to not be in pain every day. I don't remember. Anyway, something I've realised about sitting down for long periods of time is that I have lost a lot of feelings in my legs a lot more frequently than I normally do. 90% of the time that I sit, I can't feel my legs too much, or they're just completely pins and needles. So that's been interesting to manage, and I have not figured out a way yet to do that. And same with my arms. I've been also waking up several times through the night for like the last 2 months because my arms completely pins and needly, and then having to wake up and wait for my feeling to come before I, go pick up Olive and things like that. So that's just a little tidbit I wanted to mention for myself. Anyway, my first assessment got uploaded yesterday, and then I found out this morning that I've passed it. It was well done and well presented, and I feel very thankful because it was a very simple assessment, and if I did not do that, pass it, well, a bit concerning for what's to come. But still one thing that I checked off my list, and I'm kind of proud of that. So pat on the back me. Other than that, tomorrow I am 24 weeks pregnant, and I'm kind of over being told that I'm still so early in my pregnancy. I have less than halfway to go. I have 16 weeks to go, and that's if I go to full term. And with the way shit's going, I don't know if I'm gonna. But anyway, it's all fun and games until I stand up. I feel like if you look at me like this, you can tell that I've put a bit of weight on, but it's not too bad. And then it's like when I'm like, "Whoa!" That's when it's scary. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, I really appreciate that. Definitely better than last week's one. So, that's an improvement. I have a few more ideas that I can use with this mic. I could do chronic pain ASMR, Australian ASMR. I am the next ASMR artist. If you didn't enjoy this video, I'm so sorry. There is something on the internet that you should check out. I don't know what as yet. I've been too busy studying. I don't get to watch fucking YouTube anymore. I hope everyone that's watching this video is happy, healthy, and living their dream, because you deserve it. I'm going to upload this and then go back to what I was meant to be doing 4 hours ago instead of editing, and that was doing my schoolwork. I'll hopefully catch you next week if I've not missed any assessments, but other than that, I'll catch you the next time I can be bothered. Bye.